Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the ftog server. Quantus pack ToddytheBody here. Today is not gonna be another building episode. Finally, right? Out of the 5 episodes we've had so far, I think all of them have been building. No, not the intro. The intro wasn't building, but then we've had 5 before this, so there's 1, and then the path is 2, and then 3, and then there's 4, and then including the very first one, the intro, that's 5. But today we're not building. Just sort of an update here. I've added like an apiary and a press to get the honey, so it's doing its thing. I'm trying to use a ground trap over here, but it's not getting anything. It says it's supposed to be touching 5 grass blocks, so I don't know if it means it's on 5 grass blocks and then they're like right below it, or if it means like I have to dig a hole in the ground and it has 5 grass blocks around it maybe. I don't know. We'll test it. I'll leave it here, and then when we get back later on, if there's nothing in here, we'll dig a hole, and then I'll have to show you updates later. But I've expanded the kitchen a little bit. Well, not expanded, but added to. You know, I've got my tools here. I've got the thing we were missing last time. What is that? A cookie sheet? Bakeware. Okay. The cow and all that, you know, tools and stuff, and I added some more storage. I went and raided Asgard and Sheridan's farm. So I've got a ton of stuff over here. Looks like I've got some room. I've got one spot. I know what it is. It's because I made these roasted seeds. I was like, there's no other recipe, so let's just use it. Also, I saw in Thor's video, he was trying to use the toaster. So I think I want to do that really quick just to show you, because I was curious about it too. But it looks like you right-click it with some bread, alright, and then it goes inside, but then you got to push it down. So right click it one more time and it goes down. You see on the bottom right it starts counting. Well, once it gets down to 95%, then it'll actually pop up. And I was just going to walk off and go do what I was going to do, but now I've realized that if it pops up, it's going to despawn if we're not back. The refrigerator is brown because I was trying to put some cocoa beans inside of it, and I had it in my hand when I was trying to open up the door, and it stained it brown. And then I tried it again, and it stained it. It used up another one. It didn't like say, "Oh, you're already brown." I just opened up the door instead. So that's why it's brown. I'm not really liking that whole like weird TV out of, you know, can't get any you know, the whole staticky thing there is what I'm trying to say. But I guess if we're going to use shaders, it is what it is. So this one has it too, except for on this side for some reason. So I wonder what the difference is. I wonder if it's like the light maybe. Maybe the light is trying to reflect off of it. Who knows? Oh, there it goes. And then it popped up. So now we've got it. Let's put the toast back in so that we can go do something else. And then we've got all these cool recipes that we can use. But we're going to keep using the fruit salad just because we've got some and we're pretty fruity too. Alright, so what I want to do today, I want to take a trek. I want to go hiking out to where I plan on living. And there is Nimson right there. Let's say hello. Hello, Nim. Alright. So, planning on going out that way, and if we look at the map, we're heading off in this... Okay, so it's down here. I was afraid that my base would be pretty close to Nimson's base because I knew they were both in this direction. But I guess I didn't see this. Here on the map, you can see where it has his... where he's like building around the mountain, so I think we're safe. So we're going to come out here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to come down Mistaken and Relic's path right here, or Mistaken's path, and then hop off into the water and then go over in that direction. Something that I've been wanting to use. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. I've been wanting to try out the rubber dinghy. So let's craft one of those up, and I think also what I'll do is I'll make a couple pair of the rubber boots because I don't know how much jumping we're going to be doing. So I might need some, and I'm going to make a couple because I was talking about this with Thor, but I've actually had a few of them break on me. I guess he hasn't had any breaks, but mine do for some reason. So let's put it in the right spot. There we go. And then down and around, and then we've got 2. Alright, and then we'll just switch out our feather falling boots and then keep those there. So I have a new shovel I can use when this one breaks. I got my tools. I got a bow. Maybe I should get the axe. The sword out. And I've got some torches in case I need it. Oh, I know what I need. I need like, here we go, a stack of dirt. Just in case I need to like climb up anywhere. Do some nerd pulling, right? Alright, so here we go. Let's go together. Let's see what we can find out. And hopefully you all like the spot that I've picked out here. Alright, and then most importantly, I gotta figure out where... Okay, the path is over here for Mistaken's stuff. Nope, not there. Keep going around. Okay, and here we go. Homeward bound, right? So, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you very much. And she's got these cool doors. I just want to like, I guess we'll go through and we'll kind of talk about it here. I don't want to like spoil everything for her videos because she hasn't done a video yet. But we got to go through here. We've got the exchange right through here. I'm going to pass it up so that she can show it off and not me. But I can't wait to use it. And then we'll head on down to the other door. And we kind of did this another episode. Oh, it looks like some experimenting with some blocks here. I really like the limestone. You know what? I might have to dig this up and replace it with cobble and stuff just so I can have it. So, here we go. And up and close the doors. Let's get past the vines. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Up here. Yeah, so anyways, so I was thinking the other day, and this is where we planned on jumping off. So let me get my boat out. Can we get on this? We can. And yeah, in that direction. So I'm hoping that the water kind of touches it, or at least gets us really close. Ooh, rubber band. All right, and then here we are. What is this? This goes to, oh, probably back up to Mistaken Space. All right, try out the rubber dinghy. So I wonder what's so special about this raft. Is it faster? Or does it just look cool? I wonder what the deal is. Yeah. So I was thinking the other day, is this not gonna go through? No, I've been like looking at like the amount of views and like comments and everything, and it's not like we've hit. Okay, there's water on the other side, so we'll pick this up and then head over there. Pick up. There we go. And it's not like we've hit like a milestone or anything. I mean, we did get to 800 the other day, but I just want to say, like, I don't know, like, thank you a lot for like, I don't know, like hanging out, like everybody who watches and then like comments and all that stuff. Ooh, jeez. Oh, I lost my way. Okay, this way. Oh, don't tell me I gotta climb this. Let's go around the lily pads. Oh, I thought this was gonna go through. Oh, but we're right at our house. Okay, so I've got to find a good way through here. And you might have to see an episode of me just swimming up some waterfall here. Alright, so let's eat a little bit. And then I guess we'll get started. But no, really, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, you always hear us, the YouTubers, talk about, like, you know, like saying thank you for, you know, watching and everything like that. But like, I used to think, like, before I was a YouTuber, I used to think it's like, okay, so you're thanking us for like getting a, for like helping you, you know, like make a living, which, you know, no problem. You're making content. I'm, you know, amused by it and everything, so it works out. It's bi-directional. But you know, like some of us smaller channels where we don't make anything, like I haven't seen any money from YouTube yet. Like, there's ads on the channel, but it's like pennies, you know, at a time. So, and they don't pay out for like pennies. You have to like get to a certain amount. But it's like I'm gonna have a hard time explaining this. It's like you give me a purpose to do this, because really, you know, I like playing Minecraft. I'd be playing Minecraft anyways, but if it wasn't for you all, I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube. Because, you know, if it were just me watching my videos, why would I even bother making videos? I would just... Is it nighttime already? We like started the video right in the morning. Okay, let's get a bed. I didn't notice that hole before when I was like trying to seek this place out. So I don't know, maybe we can make something down there. And then eat. I wanted to just burn through these seeds, but I'm gonna be eating through the whole video if I do that. So let's move around the inventory here. And then there we go. Yeah, so it's mainly through that direction. So I kind of overshot it there with going through the water and all that. So let's see if we can. Yes, I was hoping we'd get some gravel back so I can put it back down. I don't want to like sit here and tear up all of my landscape. All right, and then maybe we can like walk on through from here. But yeah, if it were just me watching my videos, I wouldn't even make the videos. I would just play Minecraft, you know, and not make a deal about it. But it's like I started doing it because there was something that I wanted YouTubers to use that I watched, the Endergetting generators, and they weren't using it. So I like wanted to make it easier for them, and we overshot it. Okay. What do we got here? We got a bow. Gotcha. And okay, you burned. Cool, we've got some gunpowder now. And then pick up our things, and now we're ready. So maybe we'll have to move around. How do I get... Let's check the map. We're safe for the moment. It is right over this way. So I like overshot it by a ton. I like got to go all the way around again. I think what I want to do maybe is like even just hop down into the water. Like, how did I get all the way over here? I should be over here. Did I actually... Alright. Maybe we can go back that direction and through this hole here. I can't see the ground because it's so dark. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. And then we're back over to the gravel pit. Or no, that's something different. Or maybe we're just... Yeah, we're just on the other side of it. Alright, we've got a rubber boot so we can... Oh, we can just go into the water. Alright, here we are. Water. Yes. And we still have our boots. Yeah, great. There's a zombie. Let's get rid of you. Oh. Okay, and then we're going to race through the darkness here. But yeah, so... And fortunately, my channel is still small enough. Why did I have this place marked? I think it was because I was planning on... Yeah, I was going to build in all these caverns right here. I really want to see it from the outside for you. But it looks like that we're kind of stuck here. So let's plan out a route. And we're in a cave, so we can't see it. Let's head out that way. And then maybe we can plan out a route. And I'm going to be hopping off of here and then running swiftly up this side of the mountain. So ready, set, alright, and then swiftly up the side of the mountain. But fortunately, what I'm saying is that I'm still small enough that I can like recognize all of, like, mostly all. I would have to say all. I would like to say all, but it's like one of those words that's like you don't want to say all just in case you're like missing someone. But you know, I can still recognize most of the commenters. And like what really got me thinking about all of this is that there's a guy, well, Damien commented, and Damien's been on my, like, he's one of my very, very first subscribers. I think I had like just a few episodes, and then he said some encouraging words on one episode saying that he really liked what I was doing and stuff like that, and even went by a different name, changed the name, so I had to figure that out at one point, but I still remember the new name. And he commented the other day, and I don't know, it just kind of made me feel good that you were still there, you know, Because I don't know about other guys, but, you know, and I'm frozen again. I'm frozen. There we go. But, you know, it's, you know, you remember people is what I'm trying to say. Whoops. Break. And there. All right. And then this is where we get out of dirt. And take this off of our other hand. So I'll probably have to dig that away at some point. But there was, I think that's the oasis over there that I was thinking of. So maybe if we can see it from the top, it would be a little bit better. But there's like a huge greenery type area that would be really cool for building in. There we go. And then like that. And this one too. Okay, good. Great. But yeah, I don't think that you realize that when you comment on us, at least with our smaller channels. I don't know about the real big guys. Maybe it's the same with them too. But you know, we remember, you know, like, oh, that person had commented before. That's really cool. So then even though it's like a line at a time, you really like, I'd hate to say that you like build a relationship, because you don't really. It's like I said, it's a line at a time. So, but you know, you kind of like, your mind just sort of like builds things around. Here it is. Here it is. This is the majesticness of our new base. This is going to be the central location-ish part. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is the side of it. It's still in the middle, so I need to go up higher. But I was hoping to build like in the middle part, and then plus like right over here, like right, see where we are right here? Let me zoom in a little bit. Right in here is where the where we were before, where you start getting a lot of caverns and stuff, and I'd like to build through there. And then right on the back side of it, I don't know why it's all white, but there's a lot of green area. This looks really nice though right here. Huh. I wonder if maybe that's where we'll go. But anyways, let's go keep looking. Yep. So, you know, when like you notice that, like say you get like a few videos where like the same couple commenters, you know, comment and they're like talk to you about different ideas or whatever, but then eventually, I don't know, I guess they start watching other people's videos. Not that you're like obligated to watch a certain, you know, mine or a certain person's videos or anything, but you know, like they go away and then you're like, well, I start to wonder where that person went, you know. Did they lose interest? Did I do something wrong? It's like losing somebody you were talking to. I don't know, it's just weird. It's just how it is. But you know, so I just wanted to say like thank you very much for you know, like Damien being a long time and all the new people hanging out, commenting and like trying to be interactive. I keep looking off to this side because this looks like really awesome. I want to build down there now instead. But let's see if we can find what we were talking about. Maybe I found it in a single player. So this is actually the first time I've been out here on the server. So it might be that it doesn't even exist. Maybe like the terrain generation was a little bit different. Even though it should be the same, right? Here, we'll go over here where it's already dirt. So I don't feel so bad about digging some of it up. There we go. Okay, and then we're on the side again. We want to trek towards the middle, and maybe we can find this thing. Whoa. Alright. That's not it. Maybe we'll head out that way towards the water. Okay. And there we go. Boots are still there. This way. We'll just kind of peer off the edge over here. Is this it? It might be. If I would render out that way. Yeah. Cause this is like right in the middle of all the snow. Okay, let me get a better look before I hop down and lose all my elevation. I need to start collecting eggs. There we are. before I lose all my elevation, I'm starting to think that no, the side of this mountain that I'm seeing here, yeah, that's not right. Yep, and then that's all this water falling down. That's the water right in front of us. I'm gonna hold shift and kind of peer over the side. Yeah, that's not it. I think it's different here in the single player. I mean in the multiplayer than it was over there in the single player. So our area that we wanted to build in is probably non-existent, but I think that we're still going to be able to find something here to use, because I don't think that it's over there on that side. Like, it was something that was like right in the middle. Maybe it was this. Maybe I'll have to go back in the single player and like get the exact coordinates, because I almost think that this is it now. But that's, I don't know. But it's over here. It's over here somewhere. You gotta get ready to sleep. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. But anyways, this looks like a pretty cool area, right? And like, I don't think that I'm stepping on anybody's toes here about like where I'm building. I don't think anybody else is here in this area. Like, I like this over here. I was hoping like, oh, I was holding shift. Oh no, I'm holding control. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we could do something with this. This is a lot of good terrain right here. I'm like feeling like, oh, I'm gonna claim this whole biome, but I can't do that. Our area is way too small for that. So I'm gonna have to go through, pick a spot, and build there. Okay, we were here already. And then build there. And that will have to be that. We can't like just take the whole thing. But anyways, you've seen my spot here a little bit. And here we are on the edge again by the river. Maybe this is what I was thinking. Like, on the map it looks like it's like the very edge of the biome, but I thought it was in the middle of the biome. It could be that it wasn't. It could be that, you know, it was like right here. It's hard to see without flying. In single player you can hit creative and then fly around and look at everything. But I kind of like this. And then like we'll build up the side and around, or if not on that side, we'll build down here and then up this side over here. And that's gonna go with, ooh, that would be a cool pillar right there for something. Yeah, I think we're gonna incorporate that, and then we're gonna come down and around here, and then around the side down. See, I'm actually pointing lower, and then through here, and then wind back around here. So our base is kind of go like this around, like snaking around. I think that's it. So that's probably what I'm going to try to claim. This looks cool over here also, but I like this better. I like the whole snaking idea. We're going to do something like that, so we can like get some mine tracks out here. It's really going to be much easier once we have flight, you know, so we can get up there and start building. We might have our main thing up there, but then kind of have some stuff. You know how I like to do it with the village type base, where I like, you know, kind of spread it out a little bit. So that's probably what I'm gonna do now. It's, you know, people get their styles, and it's like a little, you're compelled to build in a certain way. But I don't want to dig here. I'll dig up all the gravel. Is there any stone I can get some snow from? Yeah, here we are. Just like that, and bring some snow back with me in case I need it for anything. There we are. But anyways, I think I will probably, there we go. I was just trying to break the shovel and get some snow. I'll probably go ahead and cut right here, and then I'll head back home and then meet up with you, and we can like check on the animal trap and everything like that. So yep, I think it looks good. I'll see you when I get there. Alright, we're just getting back to our base. As I was leaving the area, like towards the bottom, like where the biome ends and everything, I saw a couple torches in some caves. Not like lighting up the whole area sort of torches, but like you were gathering resources sort of thing. So if somebody had already claimed that like snowy mountain type or some area of it, then maybe let me know so I'm not building where you're planning on building. But otherwise, if you were just doing resources, then, you know, whatever, people get resources. I just don't want to build where someone else was planning on building already. So, let's check this trap out. Not that anybody was here to load it, so I'm not sure if that was working or not. Was this working? Yeah, this was working. So, maybe this does not work like that. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up, dig a hole. Now it should be touching 5 grass blocks, which is the requirement. And then put that in there, and maybe that'll make it do better. Unless this doesn't count as a grass. No, because then it would be 4 if it's like on all sides. So the diagonal one should be counting. Alright, so we'll do it like that, and we'll see if that works. But anyways, I think we're going to call it here. I probably didn't explain it earlier as well as I wanted to, like always when I try to talk about it. You know, I'm here because you guys make it fun for me. So that's what I'm trying to say. I just appreciate it. You're making it worthwhile. Otherwise, I'd probably go and find something else to do with my time. But like I said, it's, you know, I'm having a blast. So anyways, I'll see you all next time, and you all have a great day.